Air Force One, the airplane designed and built to protect the President of the United States of America, is a fortress. Not only is it huge, it's packed full of high-tech security measures and luxury accommodations. Here are some of the craziest features found on Air Force One. Missiles are definitely a big concern for the staff of Air Force One because when the president is in the sky, he's potentially a lot more vulnerable than he is on the ground. But the good news for the president is that the designers of Air Force One thought about that. So the plane comes equipped with lots of anti-missile technology. According to aviationists, it can jam infrared-guided missiles with IRCM jammers that emit a special modulated infrared light. It also has flares, which are extra hot and will therefore mislead heat-seeking missiles. Oh, and it has tech that can report and track a missile too, which is kind of important.
Do you like this better than your other plane? I think so.
All the missile imperviousness in the world won't do you any good if the whole country explodes and takes you with it. So naturally, Air Force One also has to be impervious to a nuclear blast. Air Force One is designed not just to detect and divert those very ordinary surface-to-air missiles, but also to survive in the air while nuclear bombs are incinerating everything below. According to Euronews, Air Force One is covered with armor that's capable of withstanding an on-the-ground nuclear blast. To guard against assassins with poor planning skills, Air Force One also comes equipped with bulletproof windows. According to Euronews, the windows are made from bulletproof armored glass. So add that up with all the aircraft's other safety features, and even when he's in the air, the president is probably safer than he is anywhere else in the world. All of that, plus peanuts that don't come in a half-ounce bag and a bathroom that you can actually turn around in. It's good to be the president.
Look, it's a nice plane.
In the event of a major world disaster, the president could theoretically just fly around in the sky forever, or until the apocalypse is over, whichever comes first. According to Popular Mechanics, Air Force One has the ability to refuel in midair, though rumor has it that future incarnations may not have that feature, mostly because of cost. Also, if you think about it, there's really only so long you could keep up the indefinite flying thing. No matter how good your mechanics were on the ground, it can be tricky to keep a plane airworthy when it's been flying 24/7 for the last 6 years. Not only is Air Force One super safe, it's also super fast, because time is money, lots and lots of money. According to the Military Factory, Air Force One has a top speed of 629 miles per hour, which at an altitude of 35,000 feet is roughly 30 miles per hour slower than the speed of sound. That sounds super impressive until you hear that the average airliner cruises at about 575 miles per hour, so that extra 50 miles or so per hour isn't really doing a whole lot for the president's schedule. Air Force One also cruises higher than the average airliner, 45,000 instead of 30,000 feet. So you won't have to worry you might accidentally see it on your early morning flight to London or anything. And if you did, they've probably got some Men in Black style memory tech on board, so you won't remember anything anyway. In the 1997 movie Air Force One, terrorists somehow manage to get on board, and President Harrison Ford gets hastily tossed into an escape pod that's meant to eject him from the plane. Then a bunch of other passengers escape out a parachute ramp. This all makes perfectly logical Hollywood sense, because of course Air Force One would have an emergency evacuation plan since it also has all that missile deflecting stuff and the bulletproof windows and whatnot.
Get off my plane.
None of it is true though. Air Force One doesn't have a parachute ramp because according to CNN, the huge aircraft generates a slipstream that makes it impossible to actually use a parachute. There's no escape pod either.
Everyone wants to know, is there a pod or not?
A pod?
If there ever was trouble on Air Force One, the president would have to crash just like normal people would on a doomed airliner. So in that way, at least, everyone is equal.
You know what? There are a couple of secrets I don't think we're supposed to be talking about.
Check out our newest videos right here. Plus, even more grunge videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.